When it comes to living in an RV life, there's two commodities. I call it commodities, becomes very important. Number one is space, and number two is weight. When you first buy your RV, it comes standard with the basic layout, and then you realize that your needs might need you to change some of the settings or some of the floor plan per se. For example, the dinette. We don't really use the dinette, but we need that space. We have to repurpose it to something else that actually we need to have. So it really depends on what your needs are. In this video, I'm gonna feature some of the products that we actually bought on Amazon that is cost effective and I think a must have for us at least, and hopefully some of these products you might find that you also need as well. The very first one is the desk that I have right now. When we first got this RV, this had a little bench that serves as a storage, but we never sat on it, or I need at least a desk to work on. So I found this in Amazon. It's a very lightweight desk. The drawers are made of fabric and it works really well. And the space accommodates for all the equipment that I have, like my computer, printer, all that stuff. Now, when we travel, I do anchor it on the floor, which I have D-rings on there. I just put a strap on it so it doesn't go anywhere. But since it's very lightweight, it's not a problem moving when we're traveling. The key thing that I specifically bought this table is because the measurement. So before you buy anything for your RV, especially a table or you're repurposing stuff, you need to do some measurements. I needed the table to be a certain width and height and all that stuff. Speaking about tables, since my wife, she's actually working from home 100% remote, we have to turn the dinette into her workspace. So I had to measure the floor again, how deep the wall to the kitchen is, and that's about 42 inches. So I can't go over 42 inches because that's the width of the slide out. So I found this desk on Amazon. And by the way, both of these desks, it's a really cool feature is the LED lights that comes along with it. And on top of that, there are outlets that attach to the table. It makes it a lot more convenient plugging stuff. Her table, this time I bought black one, but it's also made of the same material. The drawers are made of fabric, so it's really, really lightweight. It reduces the weight compared to when we had a dinette, because we really don't use the dinette. We sit in front of the TV and eat. We have a foldable table when we actually eat. The next thing is inside the bedroom. These are creature comfort, because when you live in an RV, you really don't have cup holder. You don't have no bed stand or side table. I found this one. I screwed it into the wall of the RV so I can put my cup at night when I'm watching TV, and I have it on both sides so she can have hers too. We use it to put our drinks at night so I don't have to get up every time I want to drink. You know, it's one of those things that you didn't think you needed. The next thing we replaced is the light, the ceiling light that was on the dinette. It was one of those normal looking lights, like a dome light. I replaced it with really low profile LEDs. It had to be a low profile because you don't want to hit your head on there when you're standing up, and it just changes the look and kind of modernizes that area. Going outside is these magnets. Bought these two really strong magnets. Actually, I bought one because it's a set. I use one of them for the fridge. It securely keeps it open so it doesn't bang back and forth if there's a wind gust. Same thing with the front door. In the cool days, we have the front door open, just close the screen door and it keeps them secured. Now going to the nasty part of the RV, which is your tanks. This is, I think, is a must, especially when you don't know what's in there and you're traveling and you're about to hook it up and you open that cover, a lot of nasty water comes out. So this really prevents it from happening because one, it's clear, it has its own valve, so you can kind of tell if there's nasty stuff right about to gush out as soon as you open the cap. This way you have a valve that closes it. You also have a cap. So right before you hook up to your site, you can just hook up the hose first and then you can open the valve. Those are the things. I'll put all the links in the description below so you can check it out.